What if the ancient rituals of animal sacrifice weren't as primitive as we think? What if they held a key to understanding the very nature of our reality? For centuries, humans across cultures have believed that offering the life of an animal could influence gods, spirits, or even cosmic forces. But what if these rituals weren't about appeasing deities, but rather hacking the simulation we live in? Simulation theory suggests our reality could be a highly sophisticated digital construct governed by rules and algorithms. Within this framework, rituals like animal sacrifice might act as inputs, triggering changes in the system's code. Could it be that ancient societies discovered ways to manipulate the simulation, and we've misunderstood their actions all along? Stay tuned as we dive into this fascinating idea, exploring how animal sacrifice might have been an intentional act to alter our simulated universe. We'll uncover ancient beliefs, connect them to modern technology, and reveal how simulation theory could explain these age-old practices. If you're ready to uncover the truth behind our simulated universe, hit like and subscribe to join us on a journey through the mysteries of simulation theory. Let's get started. Throughout human history, animal sacrifice has played a central role in countless cultures and religions. From the Aztecs and ancient Egyptians to the Greeks and Hindus, these rituals were believed to influence powerful forces, bringing blessings, averting disasters, or ensuring prosperity. But why did so many unrelated civilizations arrive at the same conclusion? Could there be a deeper, universal reason behind this practice? Simulation theory offers a unique lens to examine this. If our universe is a simulation, then these sacrifices might not have been spiritual at all, but rather an early attempt to interact with or even manipulate the code of our existence. Just as a programmer inputs commands to alter a digital environment, ancient humans might have stumbled upon rituals that influence the system governing their reality. Consider this. In every major civilization, these sacrifices followed specific patterns: the choice of animals, the timing, and the rituals themselves. What if these patterns were discovered through trial and error, much like debugging a system? And what if the supposed outcomes, like rainfall after a sacrifice or victory in battle, were not coincidental but system responses? Today, as simulation theory gains traction, these ancient rituals demand a closer look. Are they relics of superstition, or could they hold secrets about the nature of our world? In the next section, we'll explore the challenges of understanding this connection and why it's more relevant than ever. The idea that animal sacrifice could manipulate a simulated universe is both thrilling and deeply unsettling. On the surface, it seems absurd. How could a physical act like killing an animal affect a digital construct? But when we look closer, this theory raises profound questions about the mechanics of our reality. First, there's the problem of perception. To us, animal sacrifice seems primitive, even barbaric. But ancient societies took it seriously, and their documented outcomes, rain after droughts, victories after sacrifices, suggest they believed it worked. Could this widespread belief be more than coincidence? If simulation theory is correct, then these rituals might have been early attempts at interacting with the system. Second, there's the challenge of evidence. We live in a world dominated by science, where cause and effect are strictly physical. Yet phenomena like quantum entanglement and the observer effect suggest that consciousness and intention might influence reality. If ancient rituals were tapping into this principle, we'd need to rethink our understanding of science and spirituality. Finally, there's the question of morality. If these rituals were inputs into the simulation, what does that say about the system's design? Why would a simulated universe respond to acts of sacrifice? And if it did, what does that mean for us? Are we players in a game, unaware of the rules? The answers are far from clear, but the evidence points to something extraordinary. In the next section, we'll delve deeper into how simulation theory could explain these rituals and their surprising effectiveness. To understand how animal sacrifice fits into simulation theory, let's explore three key ideas: the nature of inputs in a simulation, the role of symbolism, and the concept of systemic responses. First, consider inputs in a simulation. In video games, players use controllers to interact with the environment. In our reality, rituals like sacrifices might serve a similar function. Deliberate actions that influence the rules of the simulation. Ancient societies may have discovered that specific actions produce specific outcomes, much like pressing certain buttons in a game triggers events. Next, think about symbolism. In every culture, the act of sacrifice was laden with meaning. The choice of animal, the timing, the rituals. If the simulation is designed to respond to symbolic acts, then these rituals might have been a form of code the system recognized. For example, the act of shedding blood could symbolize significant input, triggering changes in the simulation's environment. These connections suggest that animal sacrifice wasn't about appeasing gods, but interacting with the system itself. In the next section, we'll reveal how this idea could reshape our understanding of simulation theory and our place in the universe. Here's the game changer. If animal sacrifice worked as a way to influence the simulation, then it suggests that we live in a reality far more interactive than we imagined. This idea has profound implications for simulation theory and for us as participants in this system. Think about modern technology. We're already creating simulations where players can influence virtual environments with specific actions. If our universe operates similarly, then ancient sacrifices might have been a crude but effective way of interacting with the system. And if they discovered this thousands of years ago, what else might they have known? But here's where it gets even more fascinating. If sacrifices were inputs, then it's possible that other rituals, prayers, dances, even intentions, could have similar effects. This means the simulation might be designed to respond not just to physical acts, but to symbolic and emotional ones as well. Could modern practices like meditation or visualization be evolved forms of these ancient rituals? This idea isn't just speculative. Researchers are beginning to explore how consciousness and intention might interact with reality. If the simulation responds to our actions, then it suggests we have more power than we realize, not through sacrifice, but through understanding the system's design. In the final section, we'll recap what this means for simulation theory and for us as inhabitants of this mysterious universe. The connection between animal sacrifice and simulation theory is as mysterious as it is compelling. If we live in a simulated universe, then ancient rituals might have been early attempts to interact with its underlying system. From the symbolic power of sacrifice to the idea of systemic responses, these practices challenge everything we think we know about reality. This doesn't mean we should return to these rituals, but it does invite us to explore how our actions, intentions, and beliefs might shape our world. If ancient sacrifices worked as inputs into the simulation, then what other codes might exist? How can we better understand the rules of this universe and use them to create a better future? Ultimately, the simulation theory doesn't just challenge our understanding of the past. It invites us to reimagine the present and the future. What role do we play in this vast, intricate system, and how can we learn to navigate it more effectively? These questions are just the beginning. The mysteries of the simulation are endless, and the journey to uncover them is only just starting. What do you think? Could ancient rituals like animal sacrifice have been attempts to influence the simulation we live in? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this exploration of simulation theory, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're ready for more, check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.